Okay, so now we're going to look at just some other options associated with color. So I'm going to go into Windows here and open up color. Put that there. And color guide should open up automatically, and also open up color themes. Okay, so let's play around a little bit with just color selection. So if you create an object, so I'm just gonna create an object here. Again, you can go use this color window to change the color. This is the fill and this is the stroke. So if I wanted to switch to editing the stroke, then I could switch to that. And now you're editing the stroke. So that's pretty useful. The color guides can be useful for picking like colors that are complementary or look good with each other. So you have a base color and you can find colors that kind of relate to it. So this triad one, for example, we get this nice triad of colors. And then if you do this save color group to swatch panel, click on that. Then if we open up the swatches, let me go to window, and then swatches, it added that group there to our swatches. So they're just available if we want to use them again. The Adobe color schemes can be really useful. So for example, if we do explore, you can look at some, nice color schemes to use for a layout. So say we like this coastal pop one here. We could do add to swatches, and then that adds it there. And then we could basically use that as our color space, right? So if we click on this object, then we could give it, I'm on the swatch. If we switch to the fill there, so say we want to use this as our fill, and then switch to the swatch, we'll use this as our swatch. If you create some text, so let me create a text box. You could apply the text there, could be given one of these colors, right? So anyway, it basically creates a nice color space for you to work within. So I really like these. If you have like an Adobe Creative Cloud account, you can like create themes and save them here. I don't think I have anything saved, but you can create again your library there. You can do searches if you know a name, or say you want to do like dark web or something. So maybe that would be good color palettes to do a website that has kind of like a dark user interface. And say, oh yeah, I really like this one. Again, you can just do add to swatches. Note there was also an add, you can edit the theme, right? You can see it popped up there, so we can use it. So anyway, those are just some options for working with colors in Adobe Illustrator. Again, if you're not really sure about picking colors, this Adobe color themes can be very good. I guess before we end, it'd be good to discuss picking colors using like some online tools. So real quick, I'm just going to go to Adobe Color. So I'm just opening up an Adobe website here. And again, there's other options. Oop, that's not the one I was looking for. Here we go. So this is an Adobe website. Oops. So Adobe website here. Again, there's other ones. I provided some examples in the class material. So there's different harmonies or color schemes that you can use. So for example, let's just switch to like a triad. Kind of splits it up along the equally spaced in the color wheel there. You could maybe like pick a base color, like move this around, and then find color that you like, and then it'll kind of try to pick complements that go well with it. Move these in and out. And again, if you want to know what all these mean, you can just play around with it a bit. And out here you can extract themes. You can save it to your Creative Cloud, and then you should be able to pull it into Swath. Honestly, I don't use Creative Cloud, so I don't work a lot with that, so I don't really know. Here it gives you the RGB values for those colors and also the associated hex code. So like if we wanted to use this specific color, we could copy it, go back in here to Illustrator, and if I dump that in there, then that uses that specific color for us, right? Okay, so again, there's lots of tools available for picking and using colors. And this is just an example of Adobe site, but there's some other options.